Hello everybody, hey, hi, how you doing? Jay McCain here, coming to you with my extra week coffee for yet another episode of Coffee from Teacapistan. Today we got James Fowler, aka Lurch, so let's get to the good stuff, shall we?
Right here.
Meet 34-year-old James Fowler. He's been chatting online with a decoy posing as a 13-year-old. Calling himself You Want Come and Get Me 2005, he wastes no time getting to the point.
That's kind of an unhinged handle. I like to judge the screen names that these guys use. And so there's some of the all-time greats are like generic white male, Hey Buddy, What's Up, which is also kind of a funny one. That's a crazy screen name, so still awesome. Yeah, I agree. Meat Rocket 8, but You Want Come and Get Me 2005. That's a bizarro one. Morning.
I like to pleasure people and be pleasured. I just don't chat. I meet. I want to know, if I meet you, you will let me pleasure you?
Sounds fun.
Then he turns on his webcam and shows her his private parts. The next...
Holy God. That's a lot of blurring. This guy's got a tripod. My goodness. Let's continue.
Next day, he's walking into our living room.
Look at this. We got these sweet new chairs. Sit down. It's so cool. It has like a massager in it. If you push those buttons, I got him to sit in the chair, and I was just sitting on the edge of my chair. That's pretty cool, right?
This guy's one of the scariest of all the predators, really.
And then out of nowhere, he just stood up and started heading towards me. Do you want me to get you something to drink? He was definitely heading towards me for something.
Jay, have a seat right over there where we were, please.
No.
What's happening? Please, sit down. What's going on?
I thought this was never going to happen.
You thought this is...
Chris is even in a defensive position. Look, he's taking cover behind the chair.
never going to happen.
Yeah.
And what do you think this is?
It's not good.
Now, what was your plan here tonight?
Have a time.
Have a fun time.
Have a time.
Yeah.
With a girl who told you she was how old?
I think it was 13.
And how old are you?
34.
He says he drove an hour and 42 minutes to get here.
And during that drive at all, did you think, man, this is a bad idea?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Should have turned around. Should have thought about it.
Have you met other people before on the internet?
Sure, consent. Older. I mean, everybody's old, you know. I've never done this before.
What made you decide to do this for the first time tonight?
You know, wow, it crossed my mind. I seen this show and I'm like,
You seen which show?
This one.
This show.
Yeah.
And what was your reaction?
I like that he knows he's on it. You must recognize Chris Hansen. Some of these guys are aware there's shows out there, but they still are in denial that they're on it. He's just like, yep, I'm gonna be on To Catch a Predator.
When you've seen the show before?
It was bad. It's just bad. That's all I can say.
What the people were doing was bad.
Yeah.
Now you say here that you like to pleasure people and be pleasured.
Yeah.
Now you know this is a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah.
You talk about how having sex for the first time may be painful for the girl. And then you sent these pictures.
Yeah.
You ever been in trouble before? You have been?
Yeah.
What was the actual criminal charge against you?
Having sex with a minor.
Having sex with a minor,
Yeah.
okay.
That's right. He's a convicted sex offender. In 1995, he pleaded guilty to 1 count of unlawful sexual intercourse. He says it was a big misunderstanding, that the girl showed him a fake ID saying she was 18.
Well, you've seen the show before, so you know that this is about the time where I need to tell you who I am. I'm Chris Hansen, and I'm with Dateline NBC.
Come the cam.
And this is To Catch a Predator.
Yeah.
He's in no hurry. He knows what's waiting for him outside.
Sheriff's office, come on down. Come on.
I forgot about this little interaction. He gets confused by the cops.
Hands up where you see them. See palms, palms. All
So palms.
the way down.
Palms all the way down, which of course means show me that you're not holding anything, and then come all the way down the stairs and get all the way down on the ground. But he's like, he wants to see my palms, but he wants me to lower my hands?
All the way down, come on.
Later at the police station, he's brought into the interrogation room, read his rights, and
Yeah, Kate Reed. I'm sure you do, Travis.
starts answering questions.
And what were your intentions when you got here?
I was intentions to be pleasurable and pleasurable, but I might not have done the actual penetration. I just wanted to see how it went. That's all, you know.
Okay. Now you're gonna have.
Look at this aggressive stance by Kate Reed here. She's leaning forward. She paid for the whole seat, but she's only using the edge. My cam's in the way a little bit. There, you can see. I think she wants to get this guy, because he's already got a prior conviction. And he's just a big, scary dude. Like, he's huge. He's scary, terrifying.
To define pleasurable for me.
Fellatio, having the lady have pleasure below, and likewise, I guess.
He says he lives with
No, you didn't hear that right, Tulip Blossom. He said he might not have done the penetration, is what he was getting at.
his girlfriend and her 5-year-old son.
Uh-oh.
Does she know you chat?
Yes, but she didn't know about this.
I'm not a pattern.
I told her it was a couple.
A couple
Couple, 2 people, a man and a woman.
that you were coming to see?
Yeah.
For what?
I have pleasure with couples.
So she knows that you travel to have relationships.
He
That's pretty crazy. He's a bull. Wow.
tells the agent about his prior conviction for sex with a minor and says he got probation. But later he was arrested for not reporting to his probation officer.
So I went back and done 37 days in the pen in Delaware.
He also admits to dating a teenager. He says she was 18, but he doesn't remember her name.
You lived with this girl and you did.
Tulip Blossom says, a job. I told her Steve was hiring for construction work. That's funny. I heard about a job. My friend, what's the guy? Oh man, I can't remember the guy now. James Patterson. I heard a guy named James Patterson. Scott Patterson, that's it. Scott Peterson was hiring in the area.
Didn't know her name.
I've had a lot of girlfriends.
Well, I'm sure you have, Travis, but I want to know this one's name.
I don't know. I can see her face, but I can't picture her name.
How long did she live with you?
A couple months.
Like all the other men arrested here in Kentucky, he pleads not guilty.
How were you going to use the condoms in the
I wasn't going to use them at all.
You got them in your pocket.
Oh, Meat Rocket 8 appearance. Alright, we still got a couple minutes here, so I'm just going to find real quick a super short one that we can throw in also. How about Deepak Bist?
This way.
The next man to arrive at our undercover house in Florida is a 22-year-old college student
Bonus extra content today, folks.
and chemistry teacher. His name is Deepak Bist.
Ooh, teacher pred. That's always sketchy, dude. That makes it extra sketchy.
And he drove 4 hours to get here from West Palm Beach. In a Yahoo romance chat room, Bist uses the screen name LoveSource7. When the decoy tells him she's 13, he writes,
LoveSource7 is kind of a weird, oddly gross one. That's my love source, baby.
Wow, you too young, babe. You shouldn't be out here. A lot of perverts in here.
After chatting on and off for
lot of
almost a
perverts in
month,
here.
Bist makes it clear what he's interested in. He says he wants oral sex and wants to perform it on her.
I believe it feels good to the ladies.
He graphically asks
I believe.
what sexual positions
I happen
she
to know law
prefers.
enforcement.
Then, towards the end of the chat, there's this exchange.
You ever watch Dateline? I was watching it yesterday.
Don't think so. Is it good?
Is it like
yeah,
Cops?
these
I
TV
know
personnel
Cops.
chat with men as kids, and they ask them to meet them and show it on TV.
Oh,
It's pretty funny. You should watch it. But in this show, they send those people to jail for meeting a child.
oh. I don't want you in trouble. How did they find out?
I don't know.
So after all this, you'd think he'd know better than to show up at a stranger's house. Not this guy. This science teacher is apparently still hoping for a biological reaction with our decoy.
How are you?
Okay. Oh, thank you.
You got so many presents, man.
I just want to get comfortable.
Let me get a seat right over there.
Dude, he lunges too. Everyone's lunging at decoys today.
So we have chocolate and flowers. Very nice. What are you doing here today?
Chocolate and
Nothing.
Nothing. So who were you here to see?
Okay. She asked me to come.
She did.
Yes, she did. I did not. I told her it's not appropriate.
It's not appropriate.
But she's too young.
How old is she exactly?
She said she was 30.
He's a good enough looking guy. Nice head of hair. He just maybe needs to hit the gym a little bit, tone up, and absolutely needs to fix his wardrobe, but there's no reason he can't have a normal relationship.
And
I mean, now there's a reason.
how old are you?
22.
So you knew it wasn't a good thing to do.
Yeah, it was.
But you did it anyway.
But she started it.
So it's the 13-year-old girl's fault, not the 22-year-old man.
But the fact is, he was the one who began the chat.
You start out telling her that she's too young. You're too young, babe. You shouldn't be out here. A lot of perverts in here.
A lot of
What
perverts.
do you mean by that?
The one people that want to have sex with me.
People like yourself.
No, I don't want to have sex with
You don't want to have sex with her.
But if he wasn't interested in sex, why did he bring a lot more than flowers and chocolate?
Did you bring condoms?
Yes.
Yes. What else is in there besides condoms?
A lotion.
So why would you
Oh,
bring
boy.
condoms and lotion if you were just here to talk with the girl?
I always carry those.
Well, she said we're going to have sex.
She said.
Yes.
And despite admitting he was a Dateline to Catch a Predator viewer, Bist still doesn't seem to realize exactly what's going on.
A lot of similarities between Travis and Bist. They both watch the show, they both lunge at decoys.
What do you think should happen to you? You really don't know. Oh, but let me tell you something that I know, and that is
Maybe that's why they were so anxious to touch the decoy, because they know that if it's the show, they won't let me get close to the decoy. But if I can get in there for a hug, it means it's real. And then they can find out, you know, kind of what they're dealing with.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults who try to meet children online for sex. If there's anything else you'd like to tell us,
Bist walks outside into the hands of the Flagler Beach police.
Get in here! He tries to go back inside.
You got any weapons on you? What?
No weapons.
During his questioning at the police station, Bist goes back to blaming the decoy.
Well, she lured me, I would say that.
Run that by me again.
She lured me, I mean.
But under more
22 years
questioning,
old. You drove from West Palm Beach up here 3.5 to 4 hours, got chocolates, flowers, and lotion and condoms because you were going to come up to have sex with her. Is that pretty accurate?
That's right.
All right.
Bist is charged with 2 felonies, an attempted lewd act on a child and using a computer to solicit a child for sex. He could face up.
What the hell is this abstract art up here? Is that like some sort of weird animal? It's all stretched out. Oh shit, it's under my chat. Never mind.
Up to 5 years in prison. He later pleaded not guilty. And because he's from Nepal and not a U.S. citizen, his case is referred to the Department of Immigration.
He's getting deported. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
And Customs Enforcement.
That's bad.
Georgia was unique.
Hey, he might be successful in Nepal in his new life. Hopefully he doesn't have to escort tourists up the side of Mount Everest. I guess that was a stereotype, wasn't it? Whatever, it's the thing that happens. Alright, folks. If you made it this far, please like and subscribe. There's a lot of people that watch my videos but aren't subscribed. Knock it off. Subscribe right now. I'm telling you. I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to ask. I'm not gonna debase myself. That's not what I'm here for. Who's that at the door? Knock, knock. Sir, please! Please, sir! Please, sir! Oh, it's Rolando Resticruz. Please! For the algorithm comment, for the algorithm like, and for the channel as a whole, please subscribe! Why are you watching the videos and you're not subscribed? It's madness! Please, sir! It's always great to see Rolando Resticruz. He always just shows up and he advocates for me when I don't feel like advocating for myself. You'll love to see it. On that note, everyone have a good day. Mind, body, spirit, harmonious resonance. Beware your feet are, and of course, as always, say, water, mon frere.